What is up, everybody? The Hunter GT with TheHunterGT.com. That's right, go check out the website. What is going on today? Back out at the old lake. Haven't been out here for a while, so I thought we would come up for the day. Going to be a nice, a bit warm today. 77 degrees is the high for February. That's pretty warm out here in California. Not unseasonably warm, but it's fairly warm. It's going to be close to 80, so you got to bring a short sleeve shirt with you. It's cool in the morning, warm in the afternoon. XP Deus 2, the detector of the day. Want to pick one of these bad boys up? Who are you going to contact me? Of course, TheHunterGT@gmail.com is my email address. I am a dealer for all of those rad companies you see down there on the bottom of your screen. I would love and appreciate your business. So we are going to detect back up in here some of these old wagon trails from that 1860s town at the bottom of the lake. That's right. Fort Miller was at the bottom of this lake, and now it is called Lake Millerton. I'm assuming some of these are the old wagon trails, and of course some of them are new trails that they have made 4x4s and dirt bikers and such like that. But I know for a fact some of them are old wagon trails, because there was quite a few on the old 1800s maps that intersected in and out of the mountain ranges up in here and into the valley down below where the dam is. And yeah, pretty glary on this side, so I don't want to blind you guys. But anyways, without further ado, why don't you shut your face, the Hunter GT? Let's go find us some stuff at this old lake. I was just chatting, sending a couple text messages to my buddy AU Ron, and he was like, hey, dig a couple midtones underneath nickel out there at the lake. I was like, yeah, I do that for a couple hours, and then I cherry pick after that. So here you go, Ron. I'm crediting this to you. This was a 51 on the ID, 10 IDs under a nickel. A nickel is 61. This came up as a 51. I didn't get it on camera. I nicked it right there, but there we go. A button. Hopefully that's like 1860s, 1870s era. I don't know my buttons. There you guys go. One of you Civil War type era experts chime in here. I think it's a one piece. It's curved. I don't know if you call this a flat button or not. I don't think so, because it's curved, so it doesn't seem flat to me. But I think it's a one piece. The shank is still on the back. I don't see any writing. There we go. Hopefully that's from the town at the bottom of this lake here. 1860s, 1870s town that protected some of the gold prospectors going north to south and south to north from Los Angeles area up to San Francisco area. Yeah, pretty cool find right there. I will take it. I will take it. We're not going to cherry pick just yet, Ron. I credit that find to you, my man. Got a high tone. 95. Good XY. Doesn't seem too deep. It's triple hitting, so I'm guessing it's right under the surface. We'll see if it's a quarter, an up average dime penny, or maybe even the dreaded screw cap. Or how about none of the above? How about an up averaged top of a soda can or whatever? It's like a small, one of them small soda cans maybe. I don't know, how does that come off? Like, who rips that off or whatever? I don't understand. Like, did the guy chew it off? Or, I don't know, I see guys biting their beer cans and doing crazy stuff. How does that whole lid come off from the rest of the can? I just don't get it. All right, guys, check that out. My buddy Javier just dug that with his CTX. Nice turquoise silver ring. It's got some fancy on the side of it there, like an arrow pointing to like a little crown. I don't want to rub it too much, but yeah, silver. It turns black out here at the lake. So silver ring with a turquoise stone on the top. I love turquoise stones. I like Native American type jewelry. Silver with that silver look with turquoise on it. It definitely does it for me. I'd rather find something like that than gold, honestly. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Okay, I got a mid-tone right at nickel and under. Doesn't look great on the XY. Doesn't particularly sound great either. But you gotta dig some of them. You never know. Let's find out. Pull tab, gold ring, piece of foil. Let's see. Yep, just a bit of a beaver tail right there. Didn't sound great. Didn't look great on the XY. Took a chance on it. Ended up being trash. I'll probably be a little more selective with the digs out here. Try to up my chances for a ring or something rad like that. But, you know, sometimes you got to dig the scratchy, iffy signal stuff. Just got a wheat penny right there, about 5-6 inches down, 1944, I think. I can't really make out the date. It's pretty crusty. 1 cent on the back. My buddy Roland just hit Silver Rosie, a 1964 Rosie over there with his Equinox. And behind me, my buddy just hit a 14K pendant with his CTX 3030. So we are finding the good stuff today out at the lake. All right, here's that little 14K pendant my buddy Javier got. It says #1 grandma right there. #1 grandma. And right on the end, I'm not sure if you guys can make it out on the little clasp piece. It does say 14K on it. You can barely make it out. Good stuff. Well, sorry you lost it, Grandma. You're still #1 in my book. Yeah. And then we got ourselves a 1964 Rosie right there. Last year, yeah. Barely squeaked it in, but we did. Roland did. Good job, Roland. Hunting with my buddy Roland with his Equinox, and my buddy Javier with his CTX, and then myself with the mighty Deus too. All of them are mighty, in my opinion. They're all very good detectors. We're hitting the good stuff today. Buttons, wheats, silver, gold. Stay tuned for more. Hey, another wheat penny. I can't even make out the date of this one. I have no idea this one. It is pretty crusty. You can see the 1 cent, but the Lincoln side on the last two have been crazy crusty. No idea. It was deep too. It was that deep right there. About 6-7 inches or so down there. So scratchy signal too. XY was terrible, but it was up in the 90s. So I said, what the heck? Gotta dig it. Gotta say, high tone right there, that dirt spot at the end of my foot there is the wheat penny. We got another high tone right next to it. Fairly deep, I think. Well, it wasn't a wheat penny. It was pretty close, though. It's a 1961, I think it says. Try to get it in the sunlight for you guys there. You guys see a date? 61, I think it says, right? Pretty sure that's what it says. Just a memorial. Deep down in there, probably dropped pretty close to each other at the same time, perhaps. So, not sure. All right, and another one right next to that. So, what? One wheat penny here, 1961 here, and we got something right here. Definitely a coin, most likely. 92, 93. Well, right at 7.5 inches or so. Another wheat penny. There it is, 1957 on this one. 3 wheat pennies for the day. Old button. Man, good stuff, good stuff. I will take it. Silver for my buddy. Gold for my other buddy. We're having a good day metal detecting, that is for sure. 1959 Memorial. Only 1 year off, man. Almost got a pocket full of wheat pennies today. I got 3 already. This is almost #4. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I will take it. I gotta admit, it's pretty tough finding nickel signal. I guess not tough, it's just rare. There are so many beaver tails, pull tabs, modern pull tabs, old pull tabs. Beaver tails, it's just a tail. Beaver tails, that's the ring part of it. I mean, it is just crazy, crazy. A lot of ring pulls, a lot of pull tabs, a lot of everything. No gold rings yet. I haven't found one at the lake yet. I'm probably the only person that hasn't found a gold ring out here. Well, look at that coin spill. 3/4, a dime, and a nickel right there. All of them green as can be. I got one date, 1970 something. I can't make out the last digit, but I think they're all from the 70s basically. Man, I wish that was a silver spill or something like that. All right, from the 40s, a war nickel with a bunch of 40s silver around it. That would have been pretty nice, but I'll take it. I'll take a clad as rad coin spill, all the same. All right, got a foil range signal, 47 on the ID. XY looks pretty good. But some other XY foil targets have looked real clean too, so even some square foil, triangular foil looks really good, so we'll see what this is. So yeah, it was that foil there. So like I said, the XY screen to me, it's a rad feature. Don't get me wrong, I love having it. It's so much better than not having it at all, but I would never base a dig, no dig decision. I mean, unless it's just like super, super squiggly, but I have dug a decent target with a crazy squiggly line too, so I don't know. I mean, I don't just dismiss it. I think it's something to go off of, but I mean, this was a nice straight line and it's a piece of foil, so honestly, I'm not too sure how it works sometimes, the XY screen. Sometimes it works great, other times it just totally lies to your face, so definitely go off signal, strength, and tone more than you do that XY screen, in my personal opinion. To each their own, do your thing. Check that out. Cool ring that my buddy just found. I think it's silver plated at one point. No marking on it. I think it's just a copper ring with silver plating on it. It's got some stones in it, likely cubic zirconia. I'm not sure what the black ones are. Maybe
tourmaline.
Yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yeah, it's got some weight to it, so might dip it in some silver and look brand new.
Yeah.
Cool find. Another nickel. I dug more nickels today at the lake than I have with any other detector ever. We're in 1964. Man, I wish there was a dime next to it. All right, my buddy just dug that with his Equinox right there. A copper ring, something like that. Pretty cool. It's got some markings on the inside, real faint. We can't see what they are. I mean, obviously it's not silver the way it's tarnishing, copper or something like that. It's turning a little red. But pretty cool though. It's intact. Looks good. It's a honky sucker. It's got some weight to it. So pretty nifty. I'm sure it'll clean up pretty nice. Pretty nice. Good stuff. All right, that's wheat penny, I think number 4, number 5 maybe, something like that. I can't even keep track. I'm digging so many, you know. That's a good problem to have when you're digging so many wheat pennies that you forget how many you've dug. 1958 right there. That's the last year those things came in. Quarter signal. Pretty strong, 97. I think it's right under the grass here. The line is super straight on it. 96, 97. I have dug silver at that ID. That would be rad. Yep, clad quarter, 1966. Come on, man. All the time. All the time. The 65s, the 66, the 67. Never the 64. Never the 63. So close, yet so far. Pretty cool find. My buddy Roland just got it with his Equinox here. I don't know. You guys can probably see that with the camera here better than I can with my eyes. It's got some writing on it. And then on the other side there, I don't know what that is there. All right, guys, I think I'm going to call it a day. I've been up and down quite a few times. Tons of wheat pennies. Tons of clad as rad. I got a lot of nickels today, like 5 or 6 nickels total, which is amazing at the lake with all the pull tabs. I'm pretty thrilled with that. Got the old button. That's the find of the day for me. My buddy Roland got some silver. He got himself a couple rings. My buddy Javier got himself some gold. Good stuff today. Good stuff. Hunter GT signing off. Hope you enjoy these videos. I will see you on the next one.